welcome back to my channel. I am back with another beauty mix look. If you guys missed any of my beauty mix looks, I have a whole playlist of all of them, so you can check that out. I will link it up here too. You can click right on it and it'll give you all of them, and I'll link it at the end of this video as well. But this week's look is all about the plum tones. So I did this plum eye and this plum lip using pretty affordable products. So without further ado, let's just jump right in and get started with this look. Okay, you guys, this is the first time I'm filming with this new camera, so hopefully all goes well. I am also freezing right now. I'm in my super cute, cozy pullover that I shared in my last Amazon haul. I believe it was in the previous video to this, but oh, so warm. It kind of looks weird showing like just right here, but it is the cutest. So we're gonna jump right in to starting this look. I already have foundation on and a little bit of my face done. So we're just gonna focus mainly on the eyes, and then we'll finish the look later, kind of like I've done in past videos. So we are gonna start with a new palette. It's this Wanderlust palette from Profusion. They sent me this recently. I really want to play with this guy. So we're working on plum shades today. This is a little bit brighter than a plum, but I think we can make it work if we mix it with these brown shades right here. I think it'll look really good. So it comes with a brush here, but I'm not going to use the brush. I'm going to use my own. Actually, you know what? We are going to use the brush just for the crease. So this side's a little more like flat, and then this side is a little bit more fluffy. So we're going to start with the fluffy side. I'm sorry if my lashes are a little crazy. I'm getting them redone tomorrow, but they are very sparse right now. So I think we're going to start with this guy here in the crease as a transition shade. And I've already primed my eyes. I just used concealer and then a translucent powder to set them. It's a lot more brown than I thought it would be, but I don't mind it. And I'm actually just placing this all over the lid too, all the way down to the lash line. Just very lightly and a little deeper in that crease. Then I'm going to take my Morphe M433 brush, and I'm going to go in with that shade. So it's called Go Girl. It's got some plum tones for sure. It's a little bit like more pinky for what we're going for especially. The only thing I don't like about these Profusion palettes is that they don't have a mirror, and I love when I'm filming to look into a mirror right here while I'm doing my makeup. We're going to focus that in the crease. So this is looking to me a little more cranberry toned, so not like it looks in the palette. Let me show you. I mean, I guess a little bit, but it's more, definitely more like cranberry toned. So I'm just gonna dip into Regal a little bit right here, which in the camera it looks a lot more blue, but it's like a very bright purple. So I'm just gonna mix the two shades and try that. See if that's kind of what I'm going for. I think I like that a little bit better. Yeah, I definitely like that better. So just mixing Regal and Go Girl for this then. Now I mainly was focusing that in my crease, and now I'm gonna bring it down on the outer area here. Just kind of bring it in. And just use windshield wiper motions to really buff that crease out. Don't want any harsh lines. And then I'm going to take that, just whatever's left over on the brush, and just bring it all the way down to the lash line. I like to make these looks as easy as possible so you guys can achieve them. So try to go with the least amount of products and least amount of brushes and all of that. So one eye is done. I'm going to go back in with just the Go Girl, the more pinky shade, the pinky purple. And then just as I did with the first eye, I'm going to go in with that first and then add the Regal afterwards. So still focusing that mainly in the crease, just buffing that out. And then we're going to add Regal. Same with the other side, we're bringing that down all the way to the lash line. It doesn't have to be perfect, just kind of getting a little swipe of color on there. And then I'm just gonna go back in with Regal, the purple, and focus that more here where I wanna deepen up that plum. All right, going back in with that brush that came with the palette, I'm gonna go in with that same shade and just kind of buff out the very top closer to the eyebrows. All right, with the other side of that brush that came with the palette, we're gonna go in with Illusion right here. We're gonna use that on the brow to highlight the brow, just right below. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. It's just a little glittery for me. But might work. It's still looking a little cranberry in the camera, but once we have the lips on, I think it'll look more plum. So let's jump to some liner. I think we're gonna do a little wing. We're gonna use my favorite, the Urban Decay Perversion waterproof liner. So hard to do liner with lash extensions because you don't wanna like catch on one and then end up all the way up your eyelid. So just go slowly. A pretty decent wing. Now let's see if we can match it. All right, the wings are actually not too bad. So I think we're gonna put falsies on now. I think we're gonna have to do my velour lashes because I just absolutely love these. They are so pretty. And then I also use my Duo lash glue because it's my favorite lash glue. Since I have lash extensions, I shouldn't be doing any lashes, but since they're so sparse right now, I wanted to do them for this look. So I actually had a lot of questions recently about how I put these false lashes on. So I put the glue on. You want to put it like more towards like on the top of the lash line versus the back because you're going to want to place the top of it on your actual lid and place it as close to your lash line as possible. But once you put that glue on, you want it to dry. Just let it sit, let it become tacky. This is like a purpley, kind of purpley color, and then once it starts turning more clear, that's when I know to put it on. And I just use tweezers, but they do have special tweezers for these. They tell you not to use tweezers, but as long as you're really careful, you're totally fine. Before you actually put them on, you should kind of figure out how you want them on there and then place them that way. Make sure to like bend them into a circle like that so that they're shaped to your eye so they're not like super straight. So when you're placing them, look into a mirror and pop on the center first and then use your tweezers and go on the outer corners and just push that into, like push the top of that lash onto your lash line. And you can use your fingers after that so you're not hurting yourself with tweezers. All right, lashes are on. Now we're gonna work on the bottom. We're just gonna be mixing those two shades and buffing it out. I'm still using my Morphe M433 brush because it's that tapered brush. And the mirror. And then we're just gonna buff underneath like this. You can look up into the mirror and just buff. Get a fluff, any fluffy brush will work. And you just buff it all out. I never put liner down here. I used to back in the day. It's probably been since, oh gosh, since I was in college. It's been a long time, I feel like. So yeah, just looking up and buff. And try to look up because if you have any lines like I do, it'll get in those lines as much as it can. And then right at the lash line, as close as you can, I'm gonna take this guy here, which is Nostalgia, and just put it all the way up as close as you can. Not much is needed, but ooh, yeah, I like that. All right, now we're gonna do inner corner highlight. I'm gonna go in with that Illusion shade. I'm actually gonna mix that with a little bit of this shade, which is Chill. And I go in with this brush right here from BH Cosmetics. And we're just gonna do inner corner highlighting. Right there, and I bring it up into that eye area there. And you can go back into that brush and just kind of blend it into there. And then I'm gonna brighten my eyes. Since I have such small eyes, I'm gonna use the Pixie by Petra Bright Eyeliner. And I just go in the waterline. I asked for some recommendations for a different liner like this that stays. And I got a couple recommendations and I'm gonna have to try them out. I have not looked into it yet, but I need to buy some new stuff. I just like that because it really makes that purple like pop. I feel like I haven't done a look with you guys in so long because I took Thanksgiving off and the week after Thanksgiving, or the week of Thanksgiving and the week before, because I had too much going on. I had like a funeral and just a bunch of stuff going on, so I ended up skipping the last Beauty Mix look, and then we took a break for the holidays, so we're back this week. I'm just going in with the Urban Decay Perversion mascara just on those bottom lashes, and I'm still using my serum on my upper and lower lashes while I'm having lash extensions, so I always link that in the description of the serum I use to keep my lashes longer. And I don't normally use it on my bottom lashes, but I've started to recently, and I've noticed a difference. Now I'm gonna just touch up the face real quick. So I got the Highlight and Contour palette from Profusion. So I just mix these, the Warm Sculpt and Medium Chisel. And I'm just gonna touch up my face. My hair is so staticky right now. It's winter in Wisconsin, you guys. I'm gonna try the highlighter from this one too. It's called Opal Glow. I don't have any highlighter on right now. Ooh, I do not mind it. It's no Becca Champagne Pop, but it's actually really glowy. I don't mind it. All right, a little on my nose like usual, and on the Cupid's bow. I also received from Profusion the Lips to Go kit. I know you guys have seen me use these before, but usually it's I think it's usually like a cream, a liner, and then a like glitter, but this one has a lipstick instead. And it is called, the shade is Fierce. And if you look it up, it says it is a plum shade. So here they are. I'm gonna go in with the liner and the lipstick because those to me are more plum shades. I'm gonna overline just a little bit. And it's okay if you mess up, like I went all over right there because we're gonna go over it with the lipstick anyway. This is more of just like that guide because the lipstick is so dark that it's pretty much gonna cover up everything. Look at that color, I like it. Honestly, I almost want it to be a little more purple. Like I want it to be more purple like this, but it's still plum, so we'll go with it. Then we're gonna go in with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. And then I'm gonna finish my hair real quick and I'll be right back. Ooh, I feel like my hair is crazy. I used a different wand. I'm using the new 25mm Numi wand. It's just their classic wand. Definitely new for me, but I don't mind it. And I do have a video on how I curl my hair, so I will link that above here if you guys want to check that out. All right, so this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully my new camera is doing good for you guys, and the focus and clarity and everything is all good. But if you did like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And again, if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. Hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you're notified each time a new video goes up. And I will list my blog down below as well. It's KelsieKristine.com. There will be a link to the post with more pictures as usual. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.